Hello, so here we go. We've got the final paper for the November 2020 series. This is paper 6, calculator. So let's get started. So question 1, we've got our scatter diagram, and it says a travel agent records the duration and cost of the 15 flights he sold on one day. Lucky travel agent. The data for the first 13 flights are plotted on the scatter diagram. The data for the final 2 are below. Please plot them. So 210 minutes is the square to the right of 200, and that will go up to 130. And I'm plotting that one just in the middle because the scale goes up in 20s. Okay, our next one, this is 100 minutes. We'll need to convert that. We'll go across 200, which is on the line. So is 80. That's on the line as well. So that goes nicely in there. Okay, the cost of the 15 flights has been discounted, or sorry, the cost of one of them. Circle the most likely flight on the scatter diagram. So that looks like it's going to be this one here, because as you can see, it's got quite a long duration on it compared to that price. The price has dropped down, so it's a bit lower. Okay, we're now going to this is from earlier. Oh, I did attempt this earlier. I'll have a look at. I'll show you how that one works. Draw a line of best fit on the scatter diagram. So across we go. I had somebody come into the room at the time, and I thought I'm going to just start recording a little bit later. So here we go. Draw my line into about there. Now for these line of best fits, we want them to get as close as they can to our coordinates. It doesn't have to be curvy. In fact, it's not allowed to be curvy. It has to be a nice straight line. In science, you're allowed to curve it. But yeah, and then I would, if I were you, just make sure it goes all the way across the page. All right, so easier for me to be accurate in using pencil and ruler. Okay, now to do our prediction, we've done the line of best fit. The duration of a flight costing £90. So for £90, we're in the middle here of these two. And then it's come out just one ahead. And I've got the same as I did last time. So that's one square ahead of the 100, which is 110. And if I look at the mark scheme, the mark scheme doesn't even say a value. It's saying their line used to give the duration for £90 plus or minus 5 minutes. They're looking for that accuracy from your own line of best fit. Explain why the travel agent should not use his records to estimate the cost of a 7-hour flight. Well, a 7-hour flight would be 7 times 60, which is 420 minutes. And that is well out of the data range. So that would be what we're talking about. So this value is outside of our data range. Okay, and we would call that extrapolation. Extrapolation is not accurate or not accurate enough for this. Okay, great. Question 2. Solve 3x plus 4 is less than 19. So we always treat these as if they're similar to an equation. We're going to subtract 4 from both sides, giving us 15. And then we're going to divide by 3. That gives us x is less than 5. Now, to have that on the number line, it's going to go above the 5 with a circle. We're not going to colour it in because it doesn't have the equal to bit. And then from the circle, our line is going to go that way because, look, that inequality gives us a little clue in that it's the arrow for the pointing on that number line. Okay, and then that's question 2 done. 4 marks for